Namaste. I am Yogini Burruss of Flowering Cactus, and today I wanted to share with you an Ayurvedic practice for cleansing the mouth. So actually this is called Ayurvedic Dinacharya. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, the term Ayurveda means practices of long, healthy living. And Dinacharya is something you do every day. So in Ayurvedic, Dinacharya is a practice that you do for long, healthy living every day. Got it? Awesome. So the reason that I'm making this video is one of my yoga students asked me to make it. They were very interested in this Dinacharya. So way to go, yoga students. Here we are. I'm doing it. Yay. So the idea in Ayurveda is that the mind, the function or the condition of the mind is based on all the sensory input from all of the different senses. So it's important to keep those senses clean so that they can be functioning optimally and your brain will get the best, purest information possible. Thus, the daily routine for cleansing the mouth. Also, to keep bacteria and what in Ayurveda calls ama, which is just bad stuff that causes diseases, cleaned out of your mouth so you don't get sick, right? Makes perfect sense. So if you don't practice cleaning your teeth and tongue and gums and ridding it of ama and bacteria can get into your system and cause diseases. And this is the same reason that my vet told me that I needed to get my dog's teeth cleaned. So since people and dogs are a lot alike, I'm assuming this is a good idea. And also, some recent scientific research indicates that bits of plaque from your teeth might actually be the cause of heart disease and heart attacks. I don't know about that, but I still think it's a really good idea to keep everything in your teeth and tongue and all the parts of your mouth cleaned anyway. So if you do practice my Smart Mouth Daily Cleansing Routine, which is what I'm calling this, your teeth, gums, and tongue will be cleaner, which means you'll have fresher breath. Your taste buds can work better and taste more vividly. Your teeth and gums will be in better overall condition, and you'll be less likely to have problems. And as an added bonus, your teeth will be whiter, just like mine. I do this routine almost every single day and I've had amazing results. Honestly, this is a true story. I used to have really kind of bad dental hygiene. It's embarrassing to say that, but it's true. I'm the person who would go to the dental hygienist, and they told me this was hereditary, by the way, and I would sit 30 to 45 minutes in the chair as she was scraping plaque from my teeth and gums. It was torture. In fact, I was so bad about flossing my teeth and there was so much plaque and junk that the hygienist threatened to make me come 3 times a year for those cleanings. And my teeth used to be kind of yellow, honestly. And I used whitening strips to whiten them 2 or 3 times a year. But once I started this routine, I didn't have to do that anymore. In fact, just as an experiment, when I learned about this routine, I decided to begin it right after my biannual teeth cleaning at the dentist. So I started it 6 months later. I wanted to see if the hygienist noticed anything. The first thing she said to me when I sat in the chair was, "Your teeth look really white and they look great." So I didn't tell her what I was doing. I didn't tell her anything. Then when she went to clean my teeth, which of course she booked a 45-minute appointment for that, it took 10 minutes. I'm totally serious, 10 minutes. So this, just for that alone, to save time at the dentist, you might want to start this practice. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my Smart Mouth Daily Cleansing Routine to get your teeth, gums, and tongue in optimal condition. So the first part of this routine, the first thing I do every morning is I scrape my tongue. And I use something called a tongue scraper. This is what it looks like. You can get them at the drugstore, order them from Amazon. They're very common. And you scrape this along your tongue. You have to do it pretty rigorously. You don't want to hurt yourself, but you have to do a little rigorously to get the stuff off. And when you scrape your tongue, you're going to see sort of this gooey, filmy stuff collect in the middle here. Just rinse it off. So I'm going to demonstrate how to scrape your tongue. In case you don't know how to do this, this is what it looks like. Okay, and then I'm not going to show you the junk, but you would just rinse it off. And thank you, sink faucet. That's why we're in here today, is just so I could do that. So you want to scrape your tongue 5 to 10 times with the scraper in the morning before you even drink anything to get the ama and the bacteria off of your tongue. The second part of this is flossing your teeth. I'm not going to show you how to floss your teeth because you should know how to do that right now. And if you don't know how to floss your teeth, you can go to YouTube when this video is done, and I'm sure someone will demonstrate that for you. But that is step number 2 in my Smart Mouth daily cleansing routine. Step number 3 is I brush my teeth to get all the, any bacteria or stuff that's formed on my teeth overnight, because of course I brush them before I go to sleep. And also just if there's any residual stuff that comes from between my teeth after flossing. Just a quick brush. Here's a toothbrush. I use Tom's toothpaste. You don't have to get really involved in this brushing, but that's the third step. The fourth step is oil pulling. So what I do is I put oil in my mouth and I swish it around, but I don't use just any oil. I use either coconut oil or sesame oil. I use coconut oil when the weather is warm because it is a cooling oil according to Ayurveda. In cooler weather, I use the sesame oil, not toasted sesame oil. Very important distinction, sesame oil. Okay, so coconut oil has a very high temperature for solidifying. So this coconut oil is solid. So I use a wooden spoon because that's what Ayurveda prescribes. I don't know why, but that's what I use. And just scoop some of this out, put it in my mouth, maybe a half tablespoon. Put it in my mouth. This will melt in my mouth. Swish it around for 5 to 20 minutes. A really good trick for getting that time in is I will put the oil in my mouth and start swishing and then take a shower. And then that uses up that 20 minutes of time, which is awesome. One very important thing, if you're using coconut oil, you want to make sure that you don't spit it in your sink or in the shower, because it will solidify and clog your drain pipes. So you want to either spit it out in a Kleenex and throw it in the trash, or just spit it out into the toilet and flush it. Okay, that's my Smart Mouth daily cleansing routine. Thanks to my yoga students who requested it. If you thought this was a great video, please like my Facebook page, my business page, Flowering Cactus. Or if you liked it and you want more tips like this, please go to my website, flowercactus.com. That's flowercactus.com, and sign up for my occasional newsletter. And I'll be sending tips like this every now and then for you to enjoy. So thank you for watching, and namaste.